Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel, to USA Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, and verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, Salakia, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance." Right. Now is not the time to be tarrying to serve the Lord, man. Because the signs that he's approaching are even more evident than ever before. Right? You got the sea hip being pushed. You got people changing their kinds. You have economies collapsing. You got Zimbabwe's economy collapsed within the past 10 years. Venezuela economy collapsed within the past 10 years. You got economies collapsing. You got rumors of pestilence coming back around the corner. Talks about another so-called lockdown again, man. All this is ramping up, man. Because the Lord is returning, man. So you can't tarry to serve the Lord, because in your security, that's when you're going to be destroyed. When you think you all in a safe place and you're all straight, that's when the Lord will destroy your ass, man. We jump over to the book of Luke, chapter 12. Luke 12 and 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, "The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods." All right. This rich man, he had a lot. And then, so his plan was to tear down what he had so he could store more and get more and acquire more. Right? Verse 19, "And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry." And that's the plan for the majority of people in America and Babylon, man. With their 401ks and their retirement plans. They think they're going to kick their feet up, but that's not going to happen. Because even, I think when Jake turned about 55 or 62, they start getting Social Security checks. But even that's running out of money, man. All right, so when the market collapsed, people's 401ks are going to be worthless, so they won't be able to retire. You're going to see old people now, 60, 65, 70, planning on retiring within the next couple of years, and that's not going to happen because the market's going to crash, and their retirement funds, their pensions, is going to be worthless, so they won't be able to retire. "And I'll say to my soul," verse 19, "Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry." But the Most High said unto him, "Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided?" Right. You can't take it to heaven with you. So anything that you worked and labored for, thinking that it's going to give you rest at the end of the day, is going to end up going to somebody else. Verse 21. So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards the Most High. Right. Same kind of person, man. You think you're in a good case until the Lord puts you through the straight, and then you going through judgment, and now you lost everything. Now what are you doing, man? Let me go to the book of Matthew, I believe chapter 4. No, Salakia. I think it was chapter 6. Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Right. All your worldly possessions, your 401k, your retirement plans, that's not gonna redeem you in a day of trouble, man, a day of wrath, man. Right? And ultimately, that's not gonna be worth anything at the end of the day either, because all that shit is about to be valueless. Every currency ever created ultimately returns to the intrinsic value of zero. Any currency that's ever been created on Earth, you go back to ancient Greece, ancient Rome, their currency is worthless now. The same thing is gonna happen to modern day America's currency, man. Especially when that bricks come out, man. Niggas been rapping about bricks all this time, not knowing that the bricks is about to destroy their ass, man. But even though they're rapping about two different bricks, Slovakia. We jump over to the book, back over to the book of Sirach. Chapter 11. Sirach chapter 11, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 11, verse 18. There is that waxes rich by his weariness and pinching, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he saith, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. Right. All this time you were carefully planning your future, but you weren't considering Yahweh Shem Yahushai and his plans, man. And now, you know, you've been, let me save 5% of my paycheck to my 401k, and they match that, and you know, you're out there pinching, and you're being weary about the future, which, you know, it's prudent to worry about the future, but if you're not worrying about, you know, the future of America and what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about to do to this place, man, your worrying is for naught, man. Because there's nothing that's going to survive here in Babylon in the day of judgment, man. Alright, let me jump over to... Actually, I'm going to stay in Sirach. The book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes 2, verse 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. Right? If you fear the Lord, you'll prepare your hearts, man. You'll start to prepare yourself, man. For your heart, meaning your mind. Preparing for his coming, man. All right? And if you're really, truly preparing for his coming, your mind is not set on materialistic things. Your mind is not set on America, man. Your mind is set on the return of the Lord, man. So he could destroy this place and deliver salvation to the elect. But our people's minds are bugged the fuck out. This is why our people are destroyed, man. Because they've forgotten Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. The book of Hosea, chapter 5, and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. Right. The Lord hid his face from our people, man. And look how destroyed our people have become, man. The amount of destruction is immeasurable. You cannot fathom a nation being this destroyed, man, without the use of I can't say that, because Esau did use fucking the military to help destroy our nation, man. He used the military, he used bombs, you know. He dropped bombs on Tulsa, Oklahoma, a so-called Black Wall Street and things of that nature. But he used his weaponry. He used his craft to destroy this place. He used his wine to destroy our people, man. But our people fell for it, man. So the blame doesn't 100% go to Esau. It really goes upon our people, man. Because we're the ones that forgotten our power, man. But I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say shalom and abad ball.